Yo, whether you watching from Facebook, from YouTube, from Twitter, moviepilot.com, or the link in my Instagram, what up, world? I just saw Sicario. It's the new movie starring Emily Blunt, Benicio del Toro, Josh Brolin, Daniel Kaluuya. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. John Bernthal's in it. Victor Garber is in it, and Jeffrey Donovan is in it. It's directed by Denis Villeneuve. Another mispronunciation, probably. He directed Prisoners a couple years ago and Enemy that come out last year, both starring Jake Gyllenhaal, both dope as fuck. Emily Blunt is an FBI, a CIA. She works for the Alphabet Boys. She's a cop. She is like raiding homes, looking for like drug dealers and stuff like that. The movie opens with just like an intensely gruesome scene. It's crazy. Um, she's a badass. She gets shit done, and she gets recruited by other feds, basically by Josh Brolin, to go help catch the bigger fish. You know what I mean? And Daniel Kaluuya is like her partner, and he eventually gets brought in. It's all like Mexican border drug trade, trafficking, stuff like that. Um, and Benicio del Toro is in there. And he's a mysterious kind of, you don't really know where his alliances are type of person. And then it goes on, man. Denis Villeneuve does it again, man. I loved Prisoners. I loved Prisoners. There was a tension throughout. There was a tension throughout Enemy. There is a tension throughout this movie that you sitting there and you feel the entire time. Everybody in this movie is a badass, man. Emily Blunt is a badass, though she's vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Because like her and Daniel Kaluuya get like they're in the dark for a lot of this movie. Like Josh Brolin keeps them in the dark, and they're just expected to just take orders and follow orders and do what they're told. Don't ask no questions. And eventually, like, they need to know, you know what I mean? Like, Brolin was a dick throughout the whole movie, but I liked his character. Benicio del Toro was, like, so mysterious in the way he portrayed his character, but he killed it. Him and Emily Blunt kind of had the standout performances. You're just, like, anticipating, like, what's gonna happen next, while at the same time, it's like, oh, shit, like, this world, like, feels so real. Like this is a really realistic movie. Good shootouts, good fights, good drama, good action, like interesting characters and great direction, man. This movie looks great. Just the landscape, like I said, like the realistic feel and tone, the music and the soundtrack is all just used like real dope and real subtle. Like Emily Blunt's character knows what she's doing, but at the same time has no idea. She pulls that off so well. And like while she's doing what she needs to do, what she feels is right, she also just portrays just being in over her head just so crazy, man. She's one of the best actresses doing it right now. And then Benicio del Toro, man, he becomes every character from the lame ass Wolfman movie he was in to Guardians of the Galaxy to the Counselor to this. His look for every movie is so different. Josh Brolin was in Everest last week, looks exactly the same, plays completely different characters, and it works, man. Josh Brolin is an underrated actor too, and he's been killing it. He's been killing it for a good 10 years now. I mean, I could praise this movie a lot. Just like The Martian, man. Like I really don't have any flaws with anything. And if I can set aside my bias for Mad Max Fury Road and for the two Marvel movies that come out this year, all three of which I loved, this movie is better, man. This is like my number 3 for the year, man. Behind Straight Outta Compton, behind Inside Out, sits Sicario, man. If you ain't figured it out, in my opinion, Sicario is dope as fuck. Like I said, I could keep praising this movie, but just go see it. Just go watch it. Give it your money. Pay that ticket price and go watch this movie. Have you seen Sicario? What did you think of Sicario? Rank Denis Villeneuve filmography. the three movies that I've talked about: Prisoners, Enemy, Sicario. I gotta go Prisoners, Sicario, and then Enemy. Wow, Enemy was dope, man. Especially if you pay attention and follow that shit. Enemy was cold as fuck. Just like I said about Interstellar in my Martian review, it's not bad at all. I just got it third. If you go see this, tag me in your ticket stubs. The Martian, Everest, Hotel Transylvania, Ant-Man, Fantastic Four, Hitman, which Sicario is the way better fucking Hitman movie of this year by far. Whatever you see, man, tag me in your ticket stubs. I'm curious what everybody watching. Next week, I'm gonna see Pan. I'm gonna see The Walk. And then the week after, I'm gonna watch Goosebumps. Find me where y'all find me, like I always be saying. Peace.